Number 2, don't go to bed angry is number 2. Number 3 was the one that I said first, which I forgot which one it is.
That's not very...
I always give compliments, I think it was.
That was number 4, hon.
No, number 4 was...
No.
Wasn't number 4...
No, number 1?
Conflict resolution was number 4.
Nope. Number 1 was... Number 1 was be patient.
Yeah.
Number 2, I can't remember. Number 3 was don't go to bed angry. There's no point. Number 4 was always compliment each other. And number 5 was...
Conflict resolution.
This is love, sweet love, coming from the bottom of my heart. It's Nyasha and Nana.
Hi people of today.
What up?
So as you can see, I'm not stretching out my hand to hold this camera. Trying out this new what do you call it, camera stand, car stand thingy, and I'm not sure if it's gonna work because it's really shaking a lot. It's not really stable.
Yeah, it's not. Doesn't seem that great. It's good for my phone.
Yeah, but I don't know if it's good for the camera, so we might have to find something better. So yeah, we just wanted to make a different type of video today. We just wanted to make something that hopefully encourage people, rather than just ta-da, look at our lives. Anyway, so as we usually are on the way to church, we're on the way to church today.
Yep.
And we just thought it's coming up to our anniversary soon, like next week. So we thought let's make something that would hopefully bless people or encourage people. And I hope it does. I don't know if it will, but I hope it does. So yeah, it's coming up to our anniversary next week. Don't know what we're doing yet, but hopefully Nyasha has something planned, as he should. Man of the house, he did.
What?
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So we just want to share what we think we've learned in the last. We're going to be married for 2 years now. What we think we've learned in the last 2 years about marriage. Nyasha.
You should start.
Okay, I'll start. I have learned in the last 2 years that patience is very important.
I was actually going to say that.
Okay, great minds. That patience is very important. Hopefully we'll touch on like 5 things. I don't want to make a super long video, but anyway, that patience is really important. What do you call it? I have learned to be more patient. If I give an example, for example, when I know I'm in a rush, I'm just like times 100. I need to rush and get out. Like I'm tying my shoe times 10 that I would usually do. And then when Nyasha is in a rush, it's like times 2. And I'm like, why are you at times 2? It's called a rush for a reason. It's supposed to be times 10. So I wouldn't say I've mastered it, no, because I have not, because I still get irritated and annoyed. But I hope that I've learned to be more patient and not try to complain every single time that Nyasha's not at times 10, because that's how I don't know, maybe that's how I grew up, or like, and even in my morning routine, like I don't always like to be disturbed. Even when I lived at home and my mom wants to have long conversations in the morning, I'm like, hello, I've got somewhere to go. So I'm just like, I've got it all planned out. Get up, shower, clothes, cream, have breakfast or not, out, finished, done. I hate anything else interrupting with that routine. So if my mom's like, when my mom used to be like, oh, let's talk about it, I'm just like, really? It's time for work. I did not allocate to 10 minutes for this talking time. I allocated 10 minutes for creaming or something. So yeah, that's, I think in our marriage, I've tried to learn to be more patient and understand that Nyasha is not times 10 like me, and his times 10 is actually times 2, which I still find frustrating.
Funny enough, when it's the vice versa, especially about like the lateness thing.
Yeah.
When it's the vice versa and I'm waiting for you, I get just as annoyed.
So I guess you've learned patience as well.
No, but the thing is, I think what I've learned is not patience. I've just learned to keep quiet. I think sometimes you don't have to always complain about everything.
Or like, because you usually like,
yeah, Nana, we need to go. Nana, we need to go. And I just,
but it's a turn, and I'm just like, oh my days.
It reminds me of something that someone actually told me about before going into marriage. Like, choose your battles wisely. So it's not like, you know, you can't just be complaining. Oh, yesterday you left your spoon on the table. Like, come on now, because it's not every day. Sometimes you can just, you know, just allow things to go, because I think someone also said that in prayer, if you have an issue, sometimes just pray for your partner to change. And sometimes they end up changing.
I sometimes pray for Nyasha. I'm just like, Lord.
You pray for what? What do I do that I know it's
like,
that much?
No, like certain habits that I don't understand, and like I feel like I've been complaining for like my whole entire life. Like, why? Come on, guys. Whoever is in a relationship or anything like that, or even like a friendship, you know that someone always has this habit that you just don't understand why they do it. Like, it doesn't make logical sense. Like, why would you ever do that? So I find myself that I'm just like, Father Lord, I just pray that Nyasha will stop doing this, because I don't know why he does it. Not
I think
because
I'm different. I see it as, when I see something that you do that annoys me, I adjust myself to actually feel like, okay, she does it.
Yeah, I try to do that, but I don't get over things that easily. Like, so not in terms, in terms of like habits and stuff. So I'm just like, okay, I need to stop complaining. I'm just going to pray now, because I feel like I say it all the time, and I don't want it to, because it's like habits. Everyone's gonna have a habit. Everyone has habits, and I don't want it to be like a wedge in our relationship. Another thing that I think I have learned is not to be angry about everything. I guess letting things go and trying my best not to go to bed angry. I think there are a few times where I'm just like, I can't get over this. I can't get over this, so I do go to bed angry. But I try my best as much as possible not to go to bed angry. And it always feels, and like if I do go to bed angry, I'm like, I don't get my good night kiss. Oh, I don't get my good night hug, and I feel lonely, and I'm like, so like sometimes I do try to sort it out, but sometimes I'm just in my victims. I'm just like, but a majority of the time I would say that we sort out like our issues before we go to bed. So don't go to bed angry. That's the third thing. So first thing, be patient. Second thing, not every little thing, you don't need to voice every single opinion.
And guys, sometimes when you think that everything's resolved with your wife, sometimes it's not. So yeah, just, you know, take into account that, you know, sometimes you may feel that everything's okay, but deep down she's like, no, it's not okay.
So third thing, don't go to bed angry.
So yeah, just give compliments, man, in abundance. Like, give hugs. Even though Nana sometimes doesn't like me hugging, she just doesn't like me sometimes. I don't know.
Sometimes you need your personal space.
She doesn't like me. I don't know what happens. But yeah, so show affection. Talked about anger. Yeah, just always, when you guys have an issue, did we speak about this?
Yeah, we spoke about kind of resolving an anger. It's kind of the same thing.
No, what I was gonna say was choose the right moments to resolve it. So when you're angry, and this is something that mainly Nana needs to learn.
So we talk about what we've learned, but anyway.
Sometimes it's something that everyone needs to learn. Even I need to do it as well. When you're upset. Yeah, when you're upset with something, you have to choose the right moments to voice out the fact that you're upset. Because, for example, like if we're going to minister at church, and then we start arguing 5 minutes before we minister, how are you gonna go on stage? You're gonna go on upset. So just choosing the right moments. Yeah, just choosing the right moments to complain about certain things. Just always understanding the position that your partner's in.
Use the left lane.
So if for example, like for example, I sometimes don't like talking straight away. Like if I'm upset and Nana's done something to upset me, she asks me, oh, are you okay? I may just say, yes, I'm fine, just because.
Lie, basically.
It's not a lie. It's because I want to collect my words before. So I'm one of those who I collect my words first and then I talk about it. I can't really talk straight away because I feel like I might just say something out of turn.
And mine's the completely opposite, because if I keep it in, the more it builds up, the more I think about it, the more angry I get.
Yeah, so it's one of those things where you have to come to a compromise. So
ultimately, just discuss it at the end of the day. And
yeah, make sure that you talk about it and squash it though, because it's bad to go to sleep. The worst thing is to have we never have arguments, or to have for a conversation to become heated and then try to go like at night. I hate it when conversations are heated at night, because I'm just thinking, oh my days. And Nana takes a bit longer than I do to get over things, so I'm already like, oh my days, is Nana okay?
I think that's just recently though. I don't think it's taken long to get over stuff.
Yeah. But yeah, so what were the 4 things?
So I think the first thing that Ree said was like, be patient. So just learn each other and be patient, and realize that you're not the same person, and it will take time for one of you to teach the other like your ways, if you like. You've grown up in different households for like how long? So everything, your parents, your family, your culture, you know, the way you respect adults, the way you, everything, the way you put, like for example, if I give one example, I like nothing on my shelves in my kitchen. Like all that should be on my shelf in my kitchen is my kettle and my microwave, nothing else. All the other appliances should be packed away. Whereas Nyasha's like, why don't you just leave it all out? It looks like no one lives here. And I'm like, yeah, that's the point. It's supposed to look nice and clean. So I mean, and I think I got that from my mum. And obviously in Nyasha's house, my mum's always be like, I'll keep everything off the shelves. And in Nyasha's house, everything is, his family's house, everything's on the shelves. Not everything, but you have a lot of appliances on the shelves. Yeah. So obviously that's like 2 completely different ways, and he's thinking, I don't understand why you leave it, and I'm thinking, I don't understand. Oh no, he's like, I don't understand why you have to put it away, and I'm like, I don't understand why you have to leave it out. So you know, you're completely different, so just be patient. That's number 1. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was encouraging. I know it's kind of nice to have a short video. I think it's short because we always put long videos out. So I really hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something about I hope it encouraged you. And if you want to see more videos like this, please comment below, but make sure you like and subscribe and tell all your friends about it. And for now, have a happy Sunday. Bye guys.
Peace up. A-time. Push it. Push it. Push it. Push it.
Nyasha.